replacing the front door with the same wood front door. And we have some ironwork we'd like to put back at the ground level. And we have a little bit of railing to put at the top. You can also see for life safety, we have to add a bulkhead to the roof. So we've chosen the lowest profile bulkhead we could in the lowest profile location on the roof with still a usable floor plate. As you can see here, we have like our mock-up unmanipulated, but we also have on the roofs just next door, we have similar bulkhead roofs with, one of them has a more flat skylight, which is what we're proposing. And then here we sort of manipulated it. Yes, it will be able to be seen because of there's a, cutout on the 146th Street facade with the dormer window and the slate roof. So it's probably more visible than maybe if that wasn't there, but obviously that adds to the kind of magical character of the building. So it can mainly be seen when you're on St. Nicholas, but then as you start to approach the building, you can't see the bulkhead anymore. And then we have a section showing we tried to keep it as low profile as possible. And we have a little bit of roof railing at the top that's 42 inches high. And it's just perpendicular to the bulkhead and then around the back side and the side facing the adjacent building. We have this, there is like a brick at the back of the building facing 146. There's an existing brick, very high sort of parapet now that we're leaving. I think that's it.
Okay. Are there questions for the applicant? Yes.
Just a question about the second and the third floors. Are they is it stuccoed over the brick currently?
No, it's like a,
It is
butter pale brick.
Brick, okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so are there
Yes, Roberta.
stained glass windows there now?
No, pretty much every window is not there. There's like, at the top floor, I think there's one pane that's there. And I'm not sure if it's even glass.
Any other questions? Okay, we'll take testimony. Are there any speakers on this item? Any speakers? Right, we received Community Board 9's recommendation. Community Board 9 approved the following letter of support regarding proposed renovations at 721 St. Nicholas Avenue by a vote of 29 in favor, 0 opposed, 2 abstentions. So they support the project. Any other questions? We can close the hearing. Comments? Any comments? Yes. I think it's fine too. Even though I know that the bulkhead is going to be visible, but I think the applicants have noted that it actually forms sort of a set of, it's sort of an irregular profile for the existing building, and it sort of just adds to that, and I think that would be consistent.
Just a question, so the exhaust flue, why does is it visible?
Yes, Tim, you want to answer that?
Yes, the exhaust flue is visible. You can see, this is the rear facade, looking from West 146, West 146. And actually, virtually every house in this row has an exhaust flue.
And it's
They're all
exhaust
very
for
visible.
what? What is this?
For the ground floor tenant,
For-
like maybe a
Commercial.
restaurant or stores. You can't really see, you can kind of see the flue there, one of the neighbors. I've been up there and you can see the whole flues at every rear.
All right, any concerns? Okay, so why don't we move to decision? Chris, would you like to read that,
Sure.
please?
To the matter of 721 St. Nicholas Avenue, Hamilton Heights, Sugar Hill Historic District, Application is to construct a stair bulkhead, install a fire escape, exhaust flue, and areaway ironwork, and replace windows and doors, noting that the style, scale, materials, and details of the building are among the features which contribute to the special architectural and historic character of the Hamilton Heights Sugar Hill Historic District. I recommend approval, finding that the construction of the stair bulkhead will not result in any damage to or construction of any significant architectural features of the building, that the size and design of the bulkhead is in keeping with standard stair bulkheads found at buildings of a similar age and style, that while the bulkhead will be visible from the north due to the irregular historic roof line, its presence will not overwhelm the significant architectural features of the building nor detract from the streetscape, that the stucco finish at the bulkhead will be in keeping with the color palette of the brick, the parapets, and of the tile roof, that the metal railings at the roof with a simple picket design in black finish will only be located at the rear of the roof in the return adjacent to the western parapet, and that they will not be taller than the parapet, and therefore their presence will not overwhelm the significant architectural features of the building, that the new fire escape drop ladder is necessary for emergency egress, and that its installation will not result in any damage to or destruction of any significant architectural features of the building, that the new exhaust flue at the visible rear facade will neither result in any damage to nor detract from any significant architectural features of the building, that the installation of the ironwork at the areaway along West 146th Street will restore the historic function of this site feature, and that the simple design will be in keeping with areaway railings found at buildings of a similar age and style, that the historic stained glass transom windows at the first floor and second floor bay window were all missing at the time of designation, and that their replacement with clear glass will restore the historic configuration, that the historic multi-light arched headed windows at the top floor of the St. Nicholas facade were replaced with 1/1 arched headed windows prior to 1940. Therefore, the new 1/1 double-hung arched headed windows will match the configuration found at these windows for the majority of the building's history, and will match the historic configuration found at the remainder of the buildings at the building, that the modification of an existing door to a new window opening at the one-story extension will match the adjacent historic masonry opening and will not result in any damage to or any significant architectural features of the building, that the removal of the existing metal and glass door at the ground floor storefront will not result in the loss of any significant architectures of the building, and that the proposed wood and glass doors at the storefront entrances on St. Nicholas Avenue and West 146th Street will be in keeping with storefront doors found at buildings of a similar age and style.
All in favor? Any opposed? This application